Meet HTC's flagship for 2015. It's the HTC ONE M9. It is powered by a Snapdragon 810 processor, 3GB of RAM, DDR4 if you would like to be specific, a 2840 mAh battery life, 5-megapixel camera at the front, and a 20-megapixel at the back. Most importantly, this device does not overheat. The M9 manages to capture and keep many of the design elements in the M7 and M8. M9 keeps that meticulously beautiful, well-crafted design from the M8. However, HTC made the device a lot grippier by adding almost like a lip or a dual tone finish to the phone. This gives the phone a sharper edge and a better feel in the hand. This device fits beautifully in the palm of the hand. It's nice and weighty. It has a significant, beautiful sort of feel to it. They did a really elegant and beautiful job with the design on the M9. HTC also moved the power button from the top of the M8 to the side of the M9 for a much more unified experience. M9 comes with many subtle refinements, such as the engraved power button, or the really smooth, glossy body of the device. The display on this device is a 5-inch 1080p display. HTC calls it their Super LCD 3 panel. The panel is nice and cool, color reproduction is absolutely astounding, it's rich, it's vibrant. That being said, however, when you go outdoors, you have no problem viewing the screen whatsoever. Pixels are not visible. The M9 comes shipped with Android 5.0 and HTC Sense 7. This software is kept to a minimalist. It works phenomenal with the hardware that is supported by the device. Sense 7 is kept light, it's kept fluid, and not a whole lot of Android customizations done to it. However, users could do a lot of personalizations using some of the apps that HTC enable in their device, and one of those apps is called Themes. You get a lot of cool interfaces that you could fiddle and play around with. The M9 software is very Nexus-like, not a whole lot of bloatwares to the device. The device comes with HTC's legendary front-facing Boomsound audio speakers, which gives off exceptionally good audio quality. Listening to music, watching movies was quite a breathtaking experience when I was using it. HTC also gives users the option to switch between modes, such as a music mode and a theater mode, and it's really easy to switch between these modes for that extra breathtaking experience that I mentioned before. This is possibly the best sounding device on the market to date. What HTC has done is set a new benchmark or yardstick for the speaker quality in mobile devices. You will not be let down with the audio quality on this device. The battery on the M9, as mentioned before, is a 2840 mAh battery life. It's all sealed into the phone housing, and with great power, i.e. the Snapdragon 810 processor, comes great appetite. I know, very bad joke. At best, I was able to get 13 hours of battery life. On my worst day, I was able to get between 9 and 11 hours of battery life. The battery life here on this device is not the greatest thing, but if you enable or turn on the power saving mode, this is going to basically allow you to get a lot better battery life on your day-to-day usage. This phone does support Snapdragon's Quick Charge 2.0 technology. However, with the device, it's not shipped with one of those charging cables, so you gotta go out and buy one for yourself. That being said, however, it's gonna charge your phone a hell of a lot faster, so I suggest you go in and get one of those. Be sure to look at my battery saving tips for the M8 and M9 video. It's gonna help you out a lot. Everything about this device that I've said so far is great. It's not a problem, it's not an issue, but now we're gonna get into the gray zone of this device, the camera and how it works and how it functions. So the front-facing camera is a 5-megapixel camera. It films 1080p, takes absolutely gorgeous selfies in low light and in regular lighting, honestly. Probably the best selfie camera that I've ever used. That being said, however, this is not the problem. What I really want to focus and spend most of my time talking about is this rear-facing camera here. Uses a Toshiba Sense. It's a 20.7 megapixel camera, shoots 4K, shoots 1080p, shoots all of that good stuff. Has dual LED flash. On paper, it looks like a rock star. However, using it, it's far from that. Quick tip, the glass that's covering the lens or the camera module is sapphire glass, so it's gonna withstand getting scratches from day-to-day usage. But that's not the issue. The issue is the picture or image quality that you get off from this camera. So I've managed to pinpoint the 3 caveats of the camera's problems. The first being overexposure. When pictures are overexposed, picture quality, the colors and sharpness sort of degrades when you take the photo. Second reason is a lack of or almost non-existent dynamic range, as you can see in some photos, with the white light just super blowing out everything in the background. And the third reason is maybe the sensor, the Toshiba sensor, is just crap. Maybe that's just it. Maybe it needs a software update or two, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the hardware of the camera. HTC knows this is a problem, and so far they've pushed out like 4 updates that have gotten for this smartphone, and each update sort of incrementally gets better with the camera. The most recent update allows me to take RAW photos, and I highly suggest you take all of your photos in RAW. Every single photo, RAW. Don't matter how long it takes you, just shoot in RAW. The reason that I say that is not because I like saying the word RAW, but because you could go into post-production in Photoshop, iMovie, Aperture, whatever photo editing software you have, and you could basically fix some of that problem or even make your pictures look slightly better. Shooting video with this phone isn't the best because it lacks optical image stabilization, but however, you could get some pretty good video, as you would see in my samples. This device nails everything with the exception of the camera. It's the perfect entertainment device for scrolling the web, watching a movie or video, to even listening to music. It's the best HTC One series yet, but it's not the best Android for 2015. This phone does come with a lot of benefits that competitors does not offer. Primarily increasingly rare SD card storage expansion slot up to 2 terabytes. I will definitely purchase this device for a 2-year contract. There's nothing wrong with the phone. It's just that they need to do a lot of software updates to it to get it running like a beast and a champ, and I believe HTC has that power and capacity to deliver that experience to you. So this has been my review for the M9. If you enjoyed this video, please give a big thumbs up. Please subscribe down below. Let me know if you have any questions about the M9. I will definitely address them in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to check out my other M9 videos. Bye.